All right, blood test results number 2. This video is about blood test results after drinking salt water every day for 6 years and 3 months. I'm going to recap what I did with the drinking habits of salt and magnesium and minerals, as well as what the blood test results were after this long period. So, to recap from my last video, I started doing an eighth teaspoon per pint of sea salt in my water every day from August 2013 through August 2014. January of 15 all the way through 16, we increased our sea salt to 1/4 teaspoon per pint. But in addition, we added 3 teaspoons of magnesium for myself and 2 teaspoons of mineral complex for myself, and then the same for my wife. So you got 3 and 2, and I got 3 and 2. 3 magnesium teaspoon and 2 mineral complex teaspoon for both of us. So that was through 2015 and 16, still sticking to a gallon a day. January of 2017, we became very saturated with the magnesium, and what that means is basically we got the laxative effect. Finally, it took a couple years to get to that level where our bodies were finally filled with the magnesium we needed. And from January 17 through November 18 of these test results, we were on 1/4 teaspoon per pint of sea salt, basically Celtic sea salt. And we were doing a gallon a day for myself, half a gallon for her. And these blood test results you're going to see right now are basically a result of that much salt water and magnesium and a mineral complex. So looking at the results here, this is myself. Looking at the results, cholesterol 216, HDL 69. Excuse me, back to the cholesterol reference range. This test result says they would like you to be between 140 and 199, and anything below 300, in my opinion, I'm not a doctor, just an opinion. Anything below 300, and you're fine. HDL, LDL 69 between 35 and 80. LDL 124 from a scale of 0 to 129. VLDL, excuse me, I bumped the page. VLDL cholesterol 23 out of a scale of 1 to 40. Let's see here. Cholesterol HDL ratio is 3.1. The scale is 0 to 4.99. Then there's an LDL HDL ratio 1.8, and the scale is 0.9 to 5.3. I don't know exactly what any of this means, except for they're all within the green or within the middle. BUN 13 on a scale of 9 to 27. Creatinine 0.8 on a scale of 0.7 to 1.5. Urine pH screen 4.9 on a scale of 4.0 to 8.7. Protein 11 from 0 to 30 is the scale. Let's see here. There was 2 I skipped there because they're negatives, meaning they didn't test for them. I think it's leukocyte screen, hemoglobin screen, not tested. Okay, next page. Urine creatinine 79.5 out of a scale of 27 to 260. I don't know what the results mean as much as that they're in the green of this test. That's my main point of showing this, and the fact that I was on salt water, magnesium, and a mineral complex. I'll make another video about the magnesium and minerals later. Protein creatinine ratio 0.14 out of a scale of 0 to 0.2. Liver alkaline phosphatase 70 out of a scale of 30 to 125. Total, I don't even know how to say this word, bilirubin 0.8 out of a scale of 0.2 to 1.5. AST 21 out of a scale of 0 to 33. ALT 29 out of a scale of 0 to 45. You're seeing the results right here. GGT 45, scale is 0 to 65, excuse me. Let's see here. Total protein 7.1, scale is 6.1 to 8.2. Albumin 4.7 on a scale of 3.8 to 5.2. Next page. Globulin 2.4. The reference range is 1.9 to 3.7. Hepatitis B and hepatitis C negative. They didn't test. PSA, prostate specific antigen test. My result 0.66 on a scale of 0 to 4.00. What's interesting is my last test, the first test on my previous video, it said exam not recommended. Specifically, not didn't give us a number on that. If you look at the end of that video, you'll see the screen showed that it said not recommended for this kind of test. So there you have it. Again, the results are very much in the positive. Blood glucose, excuse me, pancreas, blood glucose, 96 on a scale of 60 to 109. Urine glucose, negative. A1C, 5.0 on a scale of 3.0 to 6.0. She's below. You see my blood pressure below. This is years later from my last test. 122 over 80, 118 over 78, and 120 over 72. They take three readings. My pulse, 57. My resting pulse right now, my resting heart rate, because I'm getting back into riding the bike, my road bike. My resting heart rate's 50, was 50 in the last season. I'm going to test it tomorrow morning. Since I rode yesterday, I'm going to get a full a day and a half of rest. I'll test it tomorrow morning. I'll report that in my next video. But it should be around 50 to 53. And then I'll give you that information. That's about it for this blood test results. But again, well, I wanted to show you this because it's actually where the rubber meets the road. This is November of 2018. We have been doing the same water 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23. About 2020 October, we started doing 2 gallons of water. But from this test results from this date, we're still doing consistently 2 teaspoons of magnesium each. We jumped off of the mineral complex and went into the potassium. I'll talk about that later and give you some dates. But one thing I want to mention is that about in October of 2020, I believe it was, we started doing 2 gallons of water a day. And it was a profound experience on gut healing. Again, we were doing 1 gallon and half gallon for her. She's now doing 1 gallon a day, and I'm doing about 6 to 8 quarts a day. Now that we're in summer, it's easy. Last night I had 9 quarts, or the whole yesterday because I rode on a road bike, about 25 miles, and then I came home and I was just thirsty the whole day. So we're commonly doing 6 quarts for myself. She's doing 1 gallon. So there's a lot more to unfold and unpack on that whole concept of your body weight daily. If you can do what's equal to your body weight versus half your body weight, the minimum recommended is half your body weight, of course. Take your body weight, cut it in half. If you weigh 150 pounds, drink 75 ounces. This is your minimum. If you like your body to be in high performance mode. If you don't worry about it. It's like a plump grape turning into a raisin. But don't even sweat that. If it's not a concern, it's not a concern. But if you do like to be a high performer and you want to take your performance and your mental clarity to the next level, then you would want to consider looking into the idea of sea salt or minerals or mineral water for yourself and equaling your body weight at the best level or at least half. All right, so we'll talk to you in the next video, give you some more updates. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.